So the Camposol Explorers are out today, or outing, and today I've got Billy, Harvey and Nina. Only 4 of us, the other 3 couldn't make it today. But this is our first location. What this is a Roman quarry, and they use this stone here. We'll see later on when we get into Cartagena, but you can see how they've cut the blocks down in sections. So it's our first one. So if it's your first time visiting my channel, my name is Sean. I've been living out in Spain now for over 5 years. I live in the southeast of Spain, the Costa Calida, the Murcia region, just outside the lovely town of Mavron, not far from the port. Also, don't forget to check out my playlist. There's loads of videos on there you can watch, guys. Also, please check out my social networks, which is Twitter, Instagram, my Facebook group. You're most welcome to join my Facebook group. I put all the up-to-date information on there, and not forgetting TikTok. So virtually it's this hammer and chisel to cut out these big slabs, and this notice board here is in English as well. We've got English over there, and these stone is sandstone. There are other quarries around, but I don't know where they are, of Roman quarries where they had marble. Marble was obviously a big thing with the Romans, with especially their columns and that, but this is the sandstone. This would have probably built most of the buildings that we're going to see soon. So now we're going to move on down to Cartagena. Where we're going to go now is the Naval Museum. Hope that's going to be interesting for us. So we're in Cartagena now. This is the second location. This is the Navy Museum. Now in the 18th century this was a prison come slave, they call it a slave barracks. And then after the Civil War, it was turned into the maritime training barracks. And then I think, not that long ago, it's been turned into the museum. And what we mainly look at is Spain was one of the first countries really to make submarines. And you can't probably see it yet, but that's the submarine that we're going to have a nose at. And also, the museums here in Spain open from Tuesdays to Saturdays, about 10 o'clock. Now the museum shuts at 2 o'clock. Most other places shut at about 5. This one's free, but you can give a voluntary contribution. So we just came out the Navy Museum. Now when I went in the Navy Museum, I asked the lady, she couldn't speak no English, but I wasn't allowed a video, so you got loads of photographs. We come out of there now. We're going to walk past the galleon, which is just over that, which we'll see in a minute, before we go up to the third location. So they got the, this is a full-size replica of a big proper, what I call a proper Spanish galleon. And actually, you can go on it, but we're not going on it. Well, I'm not going on it anyway. I don't know about the other guys. They might go on it, I don't know. But, yeah. A full-size one. Okay, what you will notice, just over there is another museum which you can go in and free. But we went into one, it was pretty hot in there, guys, because it's all got glass fronts. That one hasn't. So, but we come out for a bit of fresh air. So this statue you can see here is done by a famous sculptor. You're pretty recognisable. And I can't even know who it is, but apparently he's a victim of terrorism, because back in, I think in the 90s, the terrorists that were shooting people here in Spain, and that's what all that's about. No sculpture anyway, isn't it? I think we're nearly here now. Yeah, I'm in there. So this is our third location. This is what they call the Panoramic lift, which can take us up to the gardens. There's also a castle at the top, but we'll look at the viewpoint. There's a bit of signage here that you can't see, just telling you a bit about. There's a Civil War shelter museum. We'll see what's in that building there, but we're not going to see the museum. We're just going to go up in the lift. So this is the final part of our third location. We come up the panoramic lift, and it only costs €2 each. I can tell you, it's better going up the lift than it is walking up. I'll just show you the best part of this place. But just up there is the castle. It was built by the Romans. It was a Roman temple first. Actually, walking up here, you'll see some pictures about the Roman temple. And then when the Arabs come in the Moors, they turned it into a fortress. And then during the Civil War, they put the siren up here because Cartagena was, it still is, a naval port. It was bombed during the Civil War period. So they put up a siren so everybody in the town, well the city I should say, was warned. And I also forgot, before you go into the lift, the panoramic lift, you can, if you want, pay to go into one of the air raid shelters, but we didn't, not today because it's a little bit warm. But anyway, I'm going to show you that view. So, if I point in that direction there's another park over there. Now, hopefully, later on in the year, I'll bring out another trip out to Cartagena because it's a massive city. And I know if Eric's watching, he'll want to show me as well. Because there's another park. Now, that park's actually got an escalator, which is free, that goes up, didn't come back down. It's got a couple of watchtowers because that was part of one of the forts. There were 5 forts, I believe, around Cartagena at the period when it was like a walled city. But there's also, you can't see it, but it's like a museum that's shown some of the Roman mosaics and things like that. But that'll be in another video. I don't know if you can see that, but right in the distance is a submarine.
I'll tell you.
There's a seagull stuck right on that lamppost. Wait. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. We're just to go out on the way back to Masbron and have a bit of a picnic. That'll be on the end slot, but before that I just want to say thank you very much for watching. Did you enjoy it, guys?
Yeah,
Thumbs up, everyone.
and
Well
we
done.
love Sean
No, we don't.
and Harvey.
Yes, I paid them. I think you can walk down there, but I can't see how. I wouldn't want to walk down there. But I might get my drone out in a minute and just
What would be your favourite? Snakes down here.
snakes.
Don't worry, Sean.
We're going to go down this way,
Okay.
and it's the Navy Museum. It used to be apparently they used to hold the slaves and the
Oh, wow.
prisoners in the 1800s. Yeah.
Well, and it will video the whole lot rather than just what you're.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Plastic water. That's the God honest truth. And the boat rips on the rock like that, and we couldn't swim. We had to be rescued. Out there, yeah.
There we go. Does. Yeah, the one across the road. That's the old ball ring. This one's got hole in it. Yeah, well, I'm alright to lift, but I prefer the lift and then spin up the staircase. You can go up. There is a staircase around the side there. I'll just do an action shot.